Hello everybody, it's Michael, on the YouTubes. So this is a weird video because it's like, I've been playing through Persona 5. I got it for Christmas, and I played through Palaces, like 1 through, like, I got to 4, but I didn't quite finish 4 before going back to school. And now I'm on summer break, and so I'm back, and I've been able to play it, and I finished Palace 4, just finished Palace 5, like, not even 10 minutes ago. Also, I didn't even mean to do this to, like, bring attention to this, but it's a ruby tattoo. Don't know, it's henna tattoo, not permanent. I can't do needles. Don't know if I'm going to be making another video while it's still visible, so might as well. Anyway, so I don't know why I haven't made a video on this before, because I really like this game. Maybe it's just because I've been going through it, and I didn't want a video to, like, pause my progress or whatever. But also, I found this camera, haven't used it in a while, so I've just kind of been going to use this to test it out. And so I'm just going to kind of ramble about the Palace 5 and my thoughts and feelings and stuff. So apparently this is like generally received, why is my hair like that? It looks like I have like a ribbon or something. Like the worst story arc in the game. Wrong, incorrect, because we get a bunch of Morgana emo stuff. We get Morgana leaving the team, crying about leaving the team, being useless. Ryuji's like, yeah, Morgana's done nothing useful for this team. What the heck, Morgana? You're just a waste of space. And it's like, Ryuji, you hecking... Really? Morgana's the person who showed us how to do all this stuff in the first... Anyway, you idiot, Ryuji. I love you, but you're an idiot. Why did everybody hate this arc? We got the Morgana stuff. We got the Hawaii stuff. The Hawaii stuff was so good. Traveling and stuff is like an aesthetic that I adore. Like, I don't know why. I just like people like looking like half dead and tired with a luggage in an airport. It's just good stuff. And seeing them all there, take a selfie. It was nice. I enjoyed watching it so much. Or playing it, I guess. It's more like a virtual novel during the story portions or during the not palace portions, I guess. So, yeah. But during the palace, it was kind of annoying at times, because it's like, I get it, it's like, oh, it's a puzzle, look, we're flying through space. But, like, it just felt needlessly confusing, and I guess if I wrote it down like a piece of paper and like actually mapped over what each of the switches did and where everything went, it probably would have been pretty easy, but I didn't do that because I didn't feel like going upstairs to getting a piece of paper and doing that. So, yeah. But during like the boss and stuff, I was like screaming when Morgana is like the only person, the only Phantom Thief outside of the little trapped prison container thing, and then they're like, well, if I have a reason to live, and it's these people. Money's not the only thing in the world. I love these people. This is why I'm gonna do this. And then they're like, what is it? The thing. They shotted the, what is it? The thing. I'm a dum-dum. The thing. Anyway, Morgana like shot the little pebble and like got the remote out of their hand. I like stood up. I was like, yes, Morgana, you're not useless. You're not useless, Morgana. You saved everyone. And then later on, when they were having to drive out, they had to drive out because otherwise it would have exploded and it would have been insane. So take that, Ryuji. Without Morgana, you guys would have been dead twice in this palace. Also, the whole like aesthetic of the palace honestly reminded me of Xenoblade Chronicles. Like, hey look, we're in like a machine type area with all of these robots around and just the factory thing. It just felt like in the original Xenoblade Chronicles when you were also in a factory like setting, close-ish to like the 70 to 80% done with the game portion. Yeah. Persona 5. A good game. And it was really hard for me to like put it down tonight. Because it's like, it's late and I want to go to bed like at a decent time. I don't want to completely screw up my sleep schedule during the summer. But I can't wait to get up tomorrow and just see the aftermath of that palace. Because at the end, Spoilers if you haven't actually finished the game yet. This is just something I got spoiled for me, so whoop-de-doo. Akechi is gonna betray us at some point, and so at the end, I thought that was Akechi, because at the very beginning of the palace, when we go in for like the first or second time, we see Akechi like by a sign, and he just happens to be in there during like the transformation sequence, and that's what happened with Ann at the beginning, and that's how she got into it, integrated into the metaverse. And I already know that Akechi, not even without a spoiler, I already know that he's like been in the metaverse, because I can't remember exactly when in the game, and I can't remember exactly what they were talking about, but they were like on some sort of vacation or field trip or whatever, and then Morgana was like, blah 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 blah, I heard that there's a pie place nearby, I like a pie, let's go get some pie. And then a few of the others were like, yeah, well, we can do that. Nobody said the word pie except for Morgana, the cat. The only people who can hear Morgana's voice, not just purring, are people who've been in the metaverse. And then you see Akechi that kind of walk by, and he's like, did somebody say pie? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, you fools, are none of you guys going to comment on the fact that Morgana's the only one here that said pie? Guys, come on. It's obvious. So, yeah. But then, when Mr. CEO got shot, and then you see, like, the other Phantom, like, kind of, like, walk by. It's like, oh, I thought you were Akechi, but this doesn't look like Akechi's outfit. I was gonna look and see if Akechi had his outfit on the box. He doesn't. He's just his little light Yagami detective self. Is he on the back? It doesn't look like it. But yeah. What the heck? Is that someone else? My first thought upon this, I have no idea. I have no reason to believe this, other than similar-esque body type, but I can't tell if it's just like a shadow. It's just supposed to be like a random blob. So, yeah, Makoto's older sister? Maybe? Probably not, though, because I feel like she's too invested in this case, and what we've learned from her and hacking into her computer, she doesn't know anything about this. She knows about it, but she doesn't know, like, about it, you know? She's like, it exists. But that's all I know. And it's like, is this potentially Futaba's mom? Maybe? She died, quote unquote, but maybe that's just like her physical body that died, and her like other self, her true self, her persona is like living on in the metaverse. I don't know. I'm excited. I don't really know a whole lot about this game, and that's surprising because it's almost it's over 2 years. It's like a year and a half old. Insanely popular. I think the only reason I didn't get it earlier was because Breath of the Wild was out, and that was just sucking up all my time, and I didn't feel like spending another however much it was on the game, because I was like, I'm enjoying Breath of the Wild. I don't need another game for a long time. So yeah, so I got it for Christmas, and I've been playing it, and I love it. I just know two things. One, the Akechi thing, sad. Two, the person, our guard, Mr. Boss dude in LeBlanc, I know that he figures out that we're Phantom Thieves eventually. I have no idea when. It could be tomorrow, or it could be the day before the final day of the game. I don't know. Yeah. Fun. I was upset when we met Haru, but in the metaverse, because I was like, dang it. We're not going to see her awakening. Futaba's the last person we get to see their awakening. Oh well. But then we got to see her awakening anyway. She was like, I'm too weak. I can't do anything at all in this world. And then they're like, oh, okay, you're just weak. That's just how you are. But then she had her true awakening, and I was like, yeah. The awakenings are super hype. Glad we got another one in. I hope we get an Akechi one, even if it's just a fake out, because he already has been going on in the metaverse. Or not? I don't know. Anyway, that's just a 10-minute rambling video about Persona 5, because I've been playing it recently. Maybe I'll do one of these after each palace. Or not. I don't know. I don't want to force myself to make these. I just got really hyped. And sad, because it's like, apparently this palace, everyone hates it. Why? Futaba's palace was worse. The pyramid, it was maze, it was confusing, it wasn't, like, good. It wasn't like this one where it's like, it's a puzzle, it's hard, it's frustrating, but at least, like, it's good, you know? Anyway, Persona 5. available now on the PS4 and PS3, I think. Persona 5 Dancing Star Night comes out next month, maybe? I have no idea. So, yeah. That is my rambling about Persona 5 so far. I might do another one at the very least when I finish the game, just my overall thoughts. So, yeah. See you guys sometime in the future. Thank you guys so much for watching. Every puzzle has an answer, don't forget. See you guys later. Bye-bye.